2014 Nissan Altima. So beautiful, this car. I like it, and especially this color.
This car carry 3-cylinder.
Yeah, but the intake manifold variable. We have exhaust and intake.
Yeah.
And when we have this code, what was the code?
P052B.
P052B. When we have this one, where is the solenoid at?
Yeah, it's in the back here. You have two there and you have one right here. You gotta move here.
And we're gonna move
so there's 3 of them you have.
And one is, yeah, but they're talking about this one.
So you gotta be those 2 in the back there.
Look like somebody changed new?
Yeah, somebody changed that one.
But most of the time it could be the fast inside.
Yeah, but you have 2 there. You have another one on below that one. The one you just see there.
Which one?
Another one next to it.
Inside there?
Yeah.
Where?
Right, the same place you saw that one. You have one below it.
Yeah, because it's
and you have one here. So
because they
you have code.
Yeah, and the oil have to be changed first to be sure that
the variable timing.
Yeah, the variable timing code. And when you have that one, sometimes how many mile? Mile.
You know how much mile you have?
Say it again?
You know how much mileage you have?
I think it's in the hundreds now, so maybe 100 something.
Yeah.
How much time change this transmission here?
Not the transmission.
I said we change this transmission here.
Oh, okay. The same car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looked like.
Something changed a few months ago.
They say that on the cold, it's supposed to be like 20 something to 100 something. That.
It's brand new. Someone just changed one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's what. You say you changed that by a school or by school?
Yeah, I had something change. I'm just trying to see if that's the same thing you're talking about.
It's supposed to be. You say that if we have to check the data inside. If it's less, it's supposed to be between 23 and 113, or 24, or between 20 and 110. If it's less than that or greater than that, they say that we have to check the camshaft position, or maybe the teeth inside, the gap inside. I'm not sure. You want me to put the machine to see the data, what's going on?
You know who's doing it?
You know, they usually recommend have one there.
Yeah.
So you know, only carry 3 of them. But they usually recommend changing all. When you're going by, they change all of them.
You get code, right?
Yeah.
I want to see how much.
Variable valves, timing,
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
changed that a
change
few months ago.
You change all of them?
One
or 2?
I don't know.
No, it's only one they change.
So they say they're supposed to change 2, and I just want to check on the data what the percentage, because they say the gap must be between 20 and 113, 100 something. If it's more than that, there will be a problem. Let me get the tool. Okay. Let's see why the check engine light is on again also, to be sure. Is that the code for VVT? Let's go inside, and then we will look for diagnose. On the diagnose, go to VIN, auto detect, accept, this is a VIN number. I say okay. It will decode the VIN number for us. Sedan L33, I will say yes. Now I will go to diagnose. I'm just going to go to one control unit, and that control unit is going to be engine computer. On the engine computer, I will look for code and explanation, at least, to narrow down this problem. Okay, I'm going to read the codes. The code, it say P as in Peter 052 boy, camshaft position timing bank 1. So what I'm going to do, I will go to search to have an idea. And it's in cold start camshaft over retard bank 1. So an explanation. This is what they have, couple of videos that you can go look for it. Altima 2014. Let me see. This company here, it say auto code, it say P052 boy, camshaft timing over retard on 14 Altima, the same. I'm working on it now. The guy say I have taken into the certified Nissan dealer 3 times. They have cleared the code 3 times and it's come back again. They keep saying they need to get more time, but it did not find trade into the knowledge about 13 Altima. Anyhow, they say that, but I don't know. I'm not sure about this, but let's see the timing information on the data. I'm gonna escape here. I will go to live data, EC input or all signal. I need to see VVT. VVT. Everything here look okay. They say the VVT cold start supposed to be between 13 or 14 and 100 something. If it's too much, you have to change it. Injector pulse supposed to be between 2.95 and mass airflow meter sensor supposed to be between 1.30. Okay. Intake valve timing bank 1. Intake valve timing bank 1. Intake valve solenoid bank 1. This one here supposed to be, yeah. This supposed to be between 20 something and 100 and that's what they're supposed to be. I'm not sure, but they talk about VVT intake. Unless if it is not here, but I can't give more than this. Okay, variable time control duty exhaust. Bank 1. I can't give you any information, honestly. Idle var learning, no. Natural safety. I'm not sure about the data, how it is, but let me look for one more information quick. Timing. Let me look at one thing. I believe this is the intake valve timing bank 1. You see this one here? Intake camshaft valve timing bank 1. It's supposed to be.
Huh?
It's supposed.
Wait, let me show me something
Yeah,
here.
it's supposed to be. No, Marvel. No, this is not. This is degree. So let me just get the dealer tool, the scanner, the dealer to give you exactly what reading. Because here it say intake valve timing bank 1, and it's going by degree. I need a percentage. Calculated load value. That's what I do. Intake valve bank 1 percentage 0. If this is the one, but this intake valve type 0 is not good, I believe. But let me check with the other tools. This one I don't have enough information on it. Okay, I'm gonna use console 3 plus and follow the step of what they call data. They call it hold on. Data monitor INT VIM bank 1. So let me go to diagnose. It's supposed to be touch screen, but it's okay. Diagnose. I use a regular scanner. I'm not getting the information that I was looking for. So I'm gonna go through the dealer tools and see if they have more bits, more information. You see, this is a code P052 boy. Okay, let me go. I'm gonna do one thing. Go to data monitor. That's what they say. Data monitor, and then go to INTV solenoid bank 1. INTV solenoid bank 1. That's what we have to look for. INTV TIM bank 1. So this is one. Let me go. It's 7 pages. If you see something, same number like that, same name like that, yeah, you see here, this one, and I'm gonna start to see what's going on. Recording now, but I don't see the piece here. Not this one, not this one, this exhaust. Go down here. No, I'm supposed to delete all the others. You see here? This is the one. INTV TIM is supposed to be 21, 23, 24 to 100, between 100, and 100 something. You see here is 100 is 0. That's where our problem is. Yeah. TIMP. This is supposed to be between. This one's supposed to be between 25 and 20, 20 something and 100 and something. But you see here now, it's too much, it's too less. Let me start again. Let me start it. I just start it. Minus, no, it's no good. So we already have the idea where we're gonna look for. They say if this is the case, change the oil and change all the solenoid and maybe something internal. This is 103 miles. Watching Mobile Electronic, please subscribe and share. This is concerning the code 52B, P052. Okay, let me see what they say. Okay. The code is, the code is, I believe, P52 boy, P as in Peter, 52 boy. And a lot of people change the camshaft position, actuator solenoid. Replace intake camshaft position, actuator solenoid. A lot of people change that one. I'm gonna go and check and let you know which one it is.
I know you recording me.
No, I never it was stopping. Now it's recording. Thank you for watching Mobile Electronic. Please subscribe and share and like, and see you in another video.